All right, so let's talk cocoa now, as the Cocoa Rehabilitation and Intensification Program, introduced in cocoa-producing communities in parts of the Central Region, is charting the course for financial independence for farmers. Well, as part of the initiative, smallholder cocoa farmers have greater access to credit from formal financial institutions for improved livelihoods. Well, there's more in this report by my colleague, Redwan Karim Dini-Osman.
Financial inclusion, referring to the capability of accessing a wide range of diverse and tailored financial services, is often one of the most critical constraints to business growth and development for cocoa farmers in rural areas. It is against this background that Solidaridad, an international civil society organization with funding from the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Accra, is putting up more rural service centers to absorb more farmers to promote financial inclusion. The Asasepa Foods System Limited in the Upper Dinchira West area in the Central Region is one of such centers. 31-year-old Dinah Awache was into the sale of cosmetic products alongside farming years back. She tells me life was extremely hard at the time. However, since she joined the Rural Service Center, her living conditions have seen improvement.
Ya GP na metimi access bi nam de ibim so asim ko bi aka nso nam de nka ya ato se we ni scan eyema me asene nkunu de betimi aba be hu manager no wafa wo mu no mu nso aye adwuma ni bi no mu anya sika kakra furu no mu nso de bebo mo bla sene se obetene fi a onye hwe a obeda emo.
32-year-old Tamia Alice, also into cocoa farming, now has a bank account and saves regularly. This, she says, has significantly changed conditions at home.
Na cocoa no afu we de na enya kura na me ka kire nse o ma ye me o ma me medjon we no na aja ye nya we kakra na enya we kakra na e de abom na e de akwa akobo ye bla nti me ba mu no nso bo so me miensani ma hu se e koyie kakra e koyie brabom no de na ye de ba na nuru se de.
Here, cocoa farmers benefit from a comprehensive range of services. They are trained on best agronomic practices and exposed to financial literacy for sustainable livelihood.
We have tried our best to introduce alternative livelihoods to the farmer, train them, sometimes give some of them loans to engage in other things. You see, so that encourages them to, and because we are in charge of the whole chain, we do from working on the farm to harvesting and to selling the beans. Their money is with us, so we pay them after harvest. So when the volume is big, and we also educate them a lot on investment opportunities they could do and all of that. So that if you whenever you interview our farmers, they'll tell you some of the expenses they used to make, they no longer make them, especially on the farms. Yes, because for example, if a farm would be fertile enough to be able to give you the yield that you're looking for, you need to feed it with about 3 bags of fertilizer. The women, because they don't have the farmers, because they lack the financial capacity, use less than that. So at the end of the year, you will not get the yield you're looking for. And then apart from that, they also don't have the financial muscle to invest in other areas of the farm, like pruning, like proper weeding, and the spraying of the pots. So they end up being invaded by pests and fungi. So all of that has been catered for now. So they see money in bigger proportions now, which also encourages them to save some. We pay them electronically, Momo, and then the banks as well.
Some kilometers away in Dunkon Onofing, in the same region, we meet 46-year-old cocoa farmer Letitia Eduyanki. Letitia has a master's degree in public administration and manages one of the rural service centers in this area. She says her center is simplifying banking procedures, reducing transaction costs, and broadening outreach to cocoa farmers with no or little formal education in rural areas to augment efforts to empower women and thus increase the well-being of their households.
The cocoa business has become attractive and lucrative, and it has become honorable too and valuable. Okay. With this initiative, I've been able to organize the women into cooperative. Now we call ourselves Kokoma. That is why the center is called a Women in Cooperative Kokoma Center. And so now we are also training the women. We are educating them how to follow this model to increase their livelihood. We train them on financial management. We go training on additional livelihood training. So they are able to improve their livelihood. So the system has really helped the women, and they are changing their lives. That's why the old adage that cocoa. At first, when you say you're a cocoa farmer, they see you as a peasant and a poor person. But these days, if you say you're a cocoa farmer, they think that you have something or you're a rich person.
Solidaridad says the aim is to see a robust and competitive global marketplace that provides strong incentives and sustainable livelihoods for cocoa farmers.
The program alone cannot cover all the farmers. In Ghana, we are looking at 70,000 farmers. In the region, we are looking at 200,000 farmers. And to the extent that these 200,000 farmers within the region, or 70,000 farmers in Ghana, are improving their yields and improving their household incomes, we believe that they can serve as the momentum that brings the others along to transform the cocoa sector.
Going forward, these farmers are advocating pragmatic measures by way of public-private synergy to strengthen the enabling business environment for cocoa sustainability, profitability, and financial inclusion. Reporting for GH1 News, Redwan Karim Dini-Osman, Central Region.